This email is from Louie. And Louie writes, "Whoopee, I won the Eddie Trunk mailbag lottery. Thank you for taking my email." Well, that is kind of what it's like because I'm just randomly clicking on things and there's literally thousands of them. So it is kind of like a lottery, Louie. Thank you for writing one. To me, you are the Rona Barrett of rock. I have a suggestion for another top 5 list for you. How about your favorite top 5 rock guitarists of all time? I think it would be a good one. In fact, since I suggested, here I go. Here's my list. Wow. All right. Hey, maybe, Louie, maybe you just gave me an idea. Maybe that's our top 5 next week. Louie just put it in my head. Not a bad one at all. You know what? I'm going to just make an executive decision right now. Let me call it right now. Louie, we are going to do top 5 rock guitarists of all time. There's our top 5 for next week. We'll do it on Wednesday. Give you a couple days to send your lists in. Great idea, Louie. Thank you. Louie's in Tuscaloosa, by the way. So Louie sent me his list. You know what? I'll read Louie's list, even though we haven't officially done this yet, just because it'll get the ball rolling, and it was his idea. At number 5, he's got Dave Meniketti, underrated for way too long. Dave is a beast. I agree, Louie. Number 4, John Sykes. He writes, if Thor was a guitar player, it would be Mr. Sykes. He always brings the thunder and lightning. Louie, so far your list could be my list. Number 3, Frank Marino. Frank Marino, Mahogany Rush Live is forever in my top 5 live album list. Frank Marino was on this show a couple months ago promoting a brand new DVD. Frank Marino was supposed to go out and tour. I don't know when his dates were and if any of them were bumped, but Frank came on this show. Booking agent was listening to the show, called me, connected with Frank, and they booked a tour. Not sure if that's been impacted or pushed from the virus yet. If it's in the near future, it probably has been. At number 2, Louie has George Lynch. He writes, not only is he Mr. Scary, but he is also the George Hamilton of hard rock with his perpetual deep dark tan. Louie, this is too good. And at number 1, Edward Van Halen, and he just wrote The King. As always, keep up the excellent work. Stay safe, Louie. P.S. I'm the lead guitarist for a new band called Social Distancing. We have no gigs lined up because we don't play in front of people. Louie, wish we could talk, but unfortunately, we have to social distance, and I can only read your email. But hey, Louie, you just programmed the top 5 for next week, my friend. Thank you. Louie in Tuscaloosa, giving us a great idea. You just heard it here first. Look at that. The mailbag feeding the next week's top 5 brilliantly. And a hell of a list there from Louie as well.